Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. First of all, I want to introduce myself. I am Rehan. I am a teacher by profession. But to get myself aware to the modern technology, I have joined Rehan.Education System recently and doing teacher training course with Olama session. I welcome all of you to my channel with my this TEDx talk by Sugata Mitra on the title The Future of Learning. So Gautam Mitra is known for his dry academic wit and his ability to point out absurdities of the modern world. In this TEDx talk, he used humor to highlight how stuck we are in the past. Below is a detailed breakdown of the humorous observation and deeper insight from his 18 minutes presentation, structured to provide a comprehensive view of his message. The humor, the Victorian human computer. Sugata Mitra's humor often comes from his description of the British Empire's global computer. He jokes about historical necessity of school in a way that makes the audience realize how ridiculous it is to keep that system today. The identical human. He jokingly describes the Victorian school system as a factory designed to produce identical people. They needed humans who were so reliable, they were basically part of machine. He points out that if you were a clerk in the New Zealand, you had to have the exact same handwriting as a clerk in Canada, so the empire's data stayed consistent. The fear of the machine. He mocks the modern examination system by comparing it to a survival trial. He notes that we tell students, you must have all this knowledge in your head because if you are ever stranded on the desert island without a computer, you will need to know the quadratic formula. He laughs at the idea that we prepare children for a world without technology when they are surrounded by it. The Granny Cloud. One of the funniest yet most touching part of his talk is when he describes his granny clouds. He realized that sometimes children don't need a PhD professor, they just need a grandmother on the Skype to say, wow, that's amazing. How did you do that? He jokes that grandmothers are the ultimate education tool because they don't correct you, they just admire you until you learn. To understand the depth of his 18 minutes talk, we must look at the three distinct phrases he covered. Number one, the origin of the school. It means the past. Mitra explains that the school system we know today wasn't designed for the learning. It was designed for administration. The British Empire needed a way to manage the whole world without computers or phones. Their solution was to create a bureaucratic machine made of people. Schools were the factories that processed these people. This is why we still have bells, rows, desks, and strict discipline. It was training for a life of paperwork. Number two, the hole in the wall discovery. That means we want to say about the present. The core of his research is the idea that education is a self-organizing system. He tells the story of putting a computer in a wall in an Indian slum and walking away. Within hours, kids who had never seen a computer were browsing the internet. When he asked who taught them, they said no one. He mentions a funniest moment where a boy complained, you gave us a machine that only works in English, so we had to teach ourselves English to use it. This proved that if the internet is high enough, learning happens automatically. And number three and final point is the soul and the future. It means the vision. Mitra proposes self-organized learning environment means soul. In these environments, the question is king. The teacher doesn't give answer, they give a big question, e.g., will we ever be able to live on Mars? The internet is the library. Children works in the group to find the answer. The result, children learn how to filter information, work together, and solve problems rather than just. And let's discuss it in Urdu. सुगाटा मित्रा का अंदाज़ गुफ्तगू काफ़ी दिलचस्प है। वो बरतानवी स्कूल के तालीमी निज़ाम पर तंज करते हुए कहते हैं कि स्कूल दरअसल इंसान बनाने की फैक्ट्री थे, जहाँ सबको एक जैसा बनाया जाता था। वो मजाकन कहते हैं कि इस ज़माने में हैंड राइटिंग यानी कि खुशखती इसलिए अहम थी ताकि कनाडा के क्लर्क की तहरीर न्यूजीलैंड का अफसर पढ़ सके। वो मौजूदा इंतज़ामी निज़ाम का मजाक उड़ाते हुए कहते हैं कि बच्चों को इस तरह प्यार करते हैं कि जैसे उन्हें किसी ऐसे जजीरे पर छोड़ दिया जाएगा जहाँ ना इंटरनेट होगा और ना कंप्यूटर, जबकि असल ज़िंदगी में हम टेक्नोलॉजी के बगैर एक लम्हा नहीं गुजार। माजी के निज़ाम के मुताबिक जो है नामिका कहते हैं कि मौजूदा स्कूल सीखने के लिए नहीं बल्कि इंतज़ाम चलाने के लिए बनाए गए थे। ये निज़ाम उन लोगों के लिए था जो हुक्म मानना जानते हैं, सवाल करना नहीं। तो एक हैरत अंगेज तजर्बा भी उन्होंने किया। उन्होंने इंडिया की कच्ची बस्तियों में दीवार में कंप्यूटर लगाया। उनका कहना है कि वो ये देखकर हैरान रह गए कि जिन बच्चों ने कभी स्कूल की शक्ल तक नहीं देखी थी, उन्होंने चंद मिनटों में खुद ही इंटरनेट इस्तेमाल करना सीख लिया था। तो एक बच्चे ने मज़ाहिया अंदाज में कहा, आपने हमें ऐसा कंप्यूटर दिया जिसमें सिर्फ अंग्रेजी ही थी। तो आखिरी पॉइंट जो है ना वो था मुस्तकबिल की तालीम। वो कहते हैं कि मुस्तकबिल में उस्ताद का काम मालूमात देना नहीं बल्कि बच्चों के जहन में बड़े बड़े सवाल डालना है। जैसे क्या हम कभी मरीख पर रह सकेंगे? जब बच्चे मिलकर इंटरनेट पर जवाब तलाश करते हैं तो वो सिर्फ जवाब नहीं बल्कि टीम वर्क सीखते हैं और तहकीक सीखते हैं। आपको मेरा ये सेशन कैसा लगा? तो अपनी राय से ज़रूर आगाह करें। तो मिलते हैं एक नए टॉपिक के साथ, तब तक के लिए अल्लाह हाफ़िज़।